Hey toy fans, this is Kyle from the TF Review, and I wasn't really planning on making another video today, but I decided that I will. I'd gotten this Gokaiger, this Kaizo Sentai Gokaiger Mobirates. Now I got it as non-working, so I got it pretty cheap. Basically, I was told was that it doesn't turn on and off, and that's it. So I went in, again, did a little bit of investigation, and found that the batteries are very, very corroded. You'll notice there's a little bit of corrosion. You might think, oh, that's not that bad. Take the actual battery pack out and see, whoa, something serious is going on there. So essentially, all we need to do is clean off the contacts in there from all the battery acid that had kind of powderized. So essentially, what you need to do is get a Q-tip, get vinegar, or you can use baking soda mixed with water. I've seen people use like a lemon solvent, as long as it's got enough acidity to remove the acid from the batteries. It should work fine. And essentially, you just need to go in there, clean all the contacts so they're nice and spiffy. Now, you do not, absolutely do not want to touch any of the component boards, like this right here. Luckily, there aren't any in the battery pack, so I think we should be nice and safe. And essentially, all you need to do is just dip your Q-tip in there. See if I can get this a little bit closer. And start gently scrubbing it away. And you really want to make sure that you scrub this all the way so that it's like brand new. Now this happens generally when you leave, your batteries and toys for an extended amount of time. The acid will start to leak out of the batteries, since batteries, they don't work forever. They do have a amount of time that they can only work for. So if you are a collector, you definitely want to make sure you remove the batteries when you're done. Just even if you think you're not going to touch a toy anymore, just take the batteries out and save yourself the trouble. And you can see, I don't know if you can actually see it, but the acid from the vinegar is actually starting to eat away and fizzle. Alright, and then now we just kind of let it sit and hope that it works again. Alright, so it's been about 4 or 5 minutes, I think, and I've cleaned up all of the corrosion, I believe. And also I want to mention, well, there's still a little bit left, but at least off the contacts. Also check underneath, because there was a big pile of corrosion under there that I didn't notice at first, and that too can affect the way these toys work. So I'm really hoping this works. I'll be sad if it doesn't. So cross your fingers. And flip the switch. And like that, we now have ourselves a working Mobirates. So I'm going to put this back together. I'm going to play with it for a little bit. Yeah! Let's try my one Ranger key. This is the first time my Ranger key's ever been used. This is crazy. He's so happy. I'm happy for him. This is an emotional moment. And lastly, I just wanted to add one thing. That there's nothing wrong with buying toys that are broken and then fixing them yourself. It's something that I personally love to do, and I think it's an awesome way to get toys for your collection for very cheap. So considering the fact that the Mobirates was completely non-working and labeled as broken, I think I'll just let the results speak for themselves.
Go!